and good morning to you, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you decide to watch this react. How is everybody today? Hope you're having a great morning. I am awake. I've been awake for about an hour, and I've got a very busy day prepared for today, so I wanted to just get this Foodie Beauty React done and out of the way so I can just proceed with everything else I have to do today. So, where are we? Oh, yeah. Foodie did her quote unquote last live last night. Yeah, she did that. She did a live saying, "It's my last live for 2 weeks." Do I believe it's her last live? Absolutely not. I mean, she's done this before. She said, "Oh, I'm not streaming ever again," or "It's going to be a while." And then within like a day or 2 days, she comes back. This whole, "It's my last live for a while, guys." This is a game that she plays with people, especially her VIPs, because what she's doing by doing that is she's creating a sense of urgency for people to watch her. It's right on par with companies that do the "everything must go. We're slashing prices now. We're doing discounts now. Come take advantage." She's doing the salesperson tactics on YouTube. Like, "All of you that are addicted to me, you better watch this live because it's my last one." Yeah, this is her just being a scammer and grifter and trying to get more money in pocket before the end of the month is up. So, yeah, she did the last live. She wasn't sober. You could tell she was under the influence of something and basically faking sadness over her cats. Little cat update for those who are not aware. Everybody knows by now that French Fry Girl's family, her sister-in-law, has BBJ. BBJ went to the vet. Her claws were taken care of. There were 5 nails growing into her foot pads. That was dealt with. BBJ is doing great. And here's some further happy news. Frenchie said in her last live that little BBJ is going to get a cat patio, a catio. For those that don't know what those are, that's like something for your home that it's like the cat is outside, but they're not outside. I think that's fantastic. I think that's amazing. I think she's going to love the catio and just laying out in the sun. I know cats, they love heat. They love little sunspots. They love anywhere that's warm. So I can just see BBJ now in her catio, like sitting up in a perch, living her best life. And you know what? She will deserve it. She's been through so much the last couple of years. She deserves every bit of happiness that is coming to her. And thank you to French Fry Girl and family for providing that, because that baby's going to have some happy memories from now on. The worst is over, and the healing and the love and the comfort can now begin. So, before we start first, let's go to Twitter. You guys know I love Twitter. I love pulling up things on Twitter. Always good stuff there. So let me just go there first. Yes, I know that Pete's did a live recently and he rage quit. I'm not going to show it here for one reason. Because YouTube has gotten so extremely strict with curse words and profanity, and they ding you even just like one curse word within like a certain time period. They ding your video, like they punish you. And Pete's is worse than Chantal that way. He's got a very dirty mouth. There's F-bombs being dropped everywhere. So I can't show that here for that reason. I don't want them to ding my whole video just because of that idiot. So let's go to Twitter. Let's see. Here we go. There's my Twitter. For those who are on Twitter, my handle is Wild Girl Sarah. If you'd like to follow me there, because whenever I do a react video, as soon as I'm done posting it on YouTube, I post it on my Twitter. So let's see, what do we got here? This is from Shawana. She says, "No one cares. You do, Pete. Play with your ponies, write some more blank. Such content, wow, I'll cry till you come back. You blank, everyone will be waiting for you. Rip Timbit." Yeah, so for those who don't know, Pete's did have a cat named Timbit. Unfortunately for Timbit, she suffered from feline leukemia, and for that reason, she stayed confined to Pete's room, and she didn't come out. Although Foodie, she has said that she's a great cat mama. If she had been a great cat mama, she could have done a couple of things for Timbit's happiness. She could have given Pete the room that she had with the balcony. So Timbit could have gone out on the balcony to enjoy some sunshine if she can't leave the room. And she also could have vaccinated her own cats so Timbit could move freely throughout the villa, but she never did. So Timbit just stayed confined in Pete's room with him, and you're seeing the picture of how poor Timbit was living. Like, this is so unacceptable. So unacceptable. Hidden Truths, Foodie Beauty, BBJ needs an Amazon wish list, that French fry girl. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be giving money to Frenchie to contribute for BBJ's care. A lot of people already have. Frenchie, I think, was even saying for those that are contributing money for BBJ to donate it to organizations to help animals, and I think that's a really great idea. But Frenchie's even talking about getting little BBJ a little Gucci collar. BBJ is going to be a very well taken care of, spoiled baby from here on out. I mean, BBJ hasn't even been with Frenchie and family for a week, and there's already talk about a catio and taking her to the vet. It's so sad in a way because BBJ was Chantal's cat for 18 years and never spoiled her this way. And then Frenchie and family taking BBJ, and she's already getting so incredibly spoiled and taken care of. It just makes my heart feel good knowing that. Let's see. This is from Cancer Warrior. Cancer Warrior says, sounds like Chantal is stressed and really unsure about what the future holds in Kuwait. Looks to me like she wishes deep down she didn't give up everything for what she knows will be a scam in the end. You know what? No mercy. No mercy for Chantal. I'm going to say the same thing to her and Pete's that Pete's used to say to BBJ. No mercy. BBJ and Sam got no mercy for them. If they could not be at least decent enough human beings to take care of two pets in the house, no mercy for them. I'm sorry. They lack humanity. They can't be humane. They can't be decent. No mercy. No mercy for you, Pete. No mercy for you, Chantal. But let's listen to the clip from Chantal anyway.
Stressed out. It's gonna be a new arc, but I don't know what kind of arc it's gonna be.
You know what, Foodie? I think deep down you know this can go south very quickly. I think you know, but you don't care. You backed yourself into a corner with this, and there's no way out. I mean, there was a way out. There was. You could have been a decent human being, taking care of your cats, taking care of yourself, not gone to Kuwait. You could have done that. But that would require you being a different person and committing to being a different person. But you're not that way. You know, you're digging in your heels about being right. You know, deep down you are so wrong, but you will never admit it. You'd rather be right, even if you're wrong. So you gave up everything for Salah. And I think you're running to Kuwait as fast as you can before he figures out that your channel is tanking. You want to put him in a position where you are locked in, you're in his house, and he can't get you out because you got nothing else. And I can already hear you in my head. I can already hear the two of you fighting. I can already hear the words you're going to say to Salah. I gave up everything for you. And I put you on my channel, and I've given you so much money, and I've done so much for you. I can already hear you. Because that was the attitude that you had with Natter. You did a crap ton of things for Natter. You're not a person that you do things out of true generosity. Everything you do, you turn it into a weapon to berate somebody and to get control of them. So I can already hear it with you and Sala. I did so much for you and you owe me and I own you and you should be grateful. Yeah, yeah, I can already hear it. I can already hear it. And once you get to Kuwait with Sala, it's going to get even worse. It's going to get even worse. You're going to get to Kuwait and talk yourself into thinking this is the life that I wanted. This is the person that I wanted. Everything's going to be great. But once the whole situation loses its new car smell and the reality starts setting in, you're going to be in misery. And I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. I love that for you because that will be what you deserve for being cruel and sadistic to your own cats when you didn't have to be, when you could have taken care of their needs so easily. I love that for you. I love the fact that misery awaits you in Kuwait. Ling Kuwait cuisine enthusiast says she's so in love, girls, off to live happily ever after with her prince. Really, totally, she's so in love. This is absolutely not an epic mistake. And this is courtesy of Kristen.
Mm, no, not 3 more days. I wish. Mm, I just want it to be. I just want to leave.
Yeah, you want to leave because you've created quite the poop storm for yourself. And I love the fact that everything that's happening is happening before you go. This is the send off. You being exposed for being a cruel, sadistic monster. I love this. The fact that all of your nonsense is being exposed, all the cruelty is being exposed, and you cannot deny it. You absolutely can't. You can't run from it. You can't cover it up. People who are narcissists, the one thing they hate the most is losing control. When something goes off script, when they no longer have control, that drives them mad. So it is the case with you. And I'm sure you're rushing to get to Kuwait before the other shoe drops, before that trip to the vet, where BBJ is going to be checked out from tip to tail. And if there's anything else wrong with her, we're going to find out. You're rushing to get to Kuwait before there's even more backlash. You want to be established in Salah's house before everything goes down, just in case it completely tanks your channel and you lose your income, because the money is the only reason why he's around in the first place. He's not around because he loves you. He's not around because he adores you. My tarot reading said that Salah has money on his mind. He's got goals. He's got things that he wants to do, but he doesn't want to just do it on his own. He wants the fast track, and the fast track is you. You're making the money. He's going to be putting you to work and having you do so many things trying to get that money. But if you ever run out of money and you stop making money, he's gone and on to the next target. And again, I love that. I love that that's your future. You're a monster. You deserve it. Truth is says, WTF is going on with her cheek and mouth? Foodie beauty. You need to stop wearing the super tight head neck spanks so that your face can drain all the fluids building up. Good grief. Yeah, everybody's been asking that for days. What's going on with Foodie's face? Because you've got one cheek that looks really swollen and large, and the other one is smaller. Could it be the filters? It could be. People have said that it's an abscess, but Anybody ever had something going on with your mouth? If she truly had an abscess and to the point where her cheek is swollen out like that, wouldn't it cause her a great deal of pain? I would think so. I would think that that's the kind of pain that you couldn't even talk if half your face were swollen like that. So I'm thinking filters or something. Something ain't right. But she doesn't seem like she's in a whole lot of pain, so it can't be an infection of some sort. Uh, that beach Carol says, at French Fry Girl says BBJ is getting a catio. I hope she loves it as much as my tiger. We built his enclosure out of 4x4x6 dog kennel. He has 2 baskets, rams, shelves, and in summer plants. BBJ will love fresh air time, including first catio hangout and the last year's flower sniff. So this is an example of a catio. It's a way for a cat to experience the outside without being outside. You know, they get the fresh air, the breeze, and the sunshine, but they're still safe. So I mean, I can't wait to see BBJ in the catio. She's going to love it. Love it. I can't wait to see pictures of the catio and her just sleeping out in the sun. Oh, I can't wait. Florida Salt and Sass says, congratulations on living the life you created. Save the tears. No one cares about your pathetic attempts at damage control. You feel guilty because you were exposed and caught crap for it. So here's a clip from the live from Shenanigans. Chantal is high AF and misses her cats.
I went to the bathroom when I usually, and especially right now, I'm really missing the cats extra hard actually right now. Hi, Georgia girl, Trixie.
I'm missing the cat, she says. Where are the tears? Where are your tears? Where were your tears for BBJ when it was revealed that she had 5 nails growing into her foot pads? Why weren't you crying then? You had her for 18 years. She was supposed to be your baby. And yet you're not going to cry at all over your baby being in severe pain. You got to force tears out. I mean, I'm sorry, that's not normal. It's not normal. Every other pet owner that I've ever met, ever talked to, if there's the least little bit wrong with their pet, they're stressed out. They're worried. They're severely worried. Not you. No, your cat was walking around with a bunch of her nails growing up into her foot pads to the point where she could even walk right. And then when it was revealed, that was the problem. A problem that's happened before. It's bad enough it happened once, it happened twice. You're not crying over that. No, not at all. You're a sorry excuse for a human being.
Deirdre, Night 5, Deja Vu, Dream, Baby Mama. You know, like just coming home and not hearing BB June's crying for me whenever I come home.
You know what, Chantal? You can just save it. You can just save it. Those of us that have watched you and reacted to you, how many live streams did you do where you were so wrapped up in being a narcissist with having your big face on camera, just shoving your face into the camera and getting your hugs and your butt pats and the attention from the VIPs, that you would actually shut your bedroom door so BBJ couldn't come in? And how many live streams did you do where you were love all over Sam in front of the camera, but you didn't let BBJ up on the counter or your desk to pet her? You were constantly shoving her away. And as far as her crying out for you, that's because she was hungry. You never fed those cats. You're ridiculous. 10,000 plus a month, and then only going to the pet store for a few cans of cat food when you should have bought a whole case. Save it. Please save it. Save this fake sadness. That's exactly what it is. It's fake sadness. Your outrage over somebody you don't like having your cats, it's fake outrage. You were you were very happy to get rid of Sam and BBJ. You looked at them as burdens, as hurdles that were in your way for being with Sala. You didn't vet any of the people that got the pets. You were just very eager to get rid of both of them, especially BBJ, especially her. All those times she was crying out for food, you couldn't be bothered. All those times she wanted attention and love, you couldn't be bothered. Now you're bothered, little too late.
Hey, mistress. Wow. Or seeing, I went to the bathroom when I go to the bathroom downstairs when I come in. Usually I hear Fat Sam running to the bathroom towards me. So I'm just missing the cat. It's a little weird, and I just can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Sorry for my language. Oh, when the F word, Noe plus Hannibal's Andre. When the F word, oh, you're missing your kids. Oh, golden girl.
Not missing them. The day that she rehomed Sam, she threw herself a little pizza party. She was celebrating. In that whole goodbye video she did for BBJ, was she crying? No. And here's something else. The whole goodbye video, I'm going to point something out. Imagine having a pet for 18 years, or however long that Chantal had BBJ. And it's not you giving your pet to the new owner, the person who is at the front door, having your roommate do it, having your roommate hand off your cat. You're not even going to take a moment to say goodbye, to give them one last pet. No, you're going to stand at the top of the stairs away from your pet while your roommate hands the pet off. And your roommate is somebody who doesn't even like your pet. Talk about being impersonal and cold. She was.
Well, will you get to see them soon? And honestly, I feel really, really guilty. Hi, baby. I feel really guilty that BBJ has to spend her years with the likes of FFG and her family. So, but that's something I have to live with now.
You know, you can do what you do, Foodie, because you feel no remorse and no regret for anything. You know, a lot of people ask the question, how could Chantal do these things? How could she act so shamelessly? Like, how could she be so horrible and offensive? And get up in the morning and look at herself in the mirror. Well, here's the truth of it all. Foodie doesn't like mirrors because mirrors reveal the truth with no filter. She avoids mirrors of all kinds. But when you are someone and you remove your own humanity and the ability to be humane, when you absolutely destroy any sense inside yourself of regret and remorse, you're free to do anything evil. When you remove everything inside yourself where you would feel guilt, remorse, or regret, you're free to do whatever evil you want, and you will sleep at night. And that's exactly what she's done. Anything good or humane or remorseful or regretful, she's locked it away. And that's how she's able to be the monster on YouTube.
So, beyond that, it's just weird. It's weird still being here when I feel like it's all going to be a different reality soon. I'm not sad, I'm just, it's just weird. Like, I'm just emotional.
That's because you're not sober, but okay. Okay, this is a beautiful picture. Y'all smile at this. This is from Angela. I saw this floating around and it's hysterical. Love this. Frenchie sitting with little baby J in the Gucci chair. and look us out the window. Love it. Love it all day. Queen of WTF says, isn't she leaving in less than a week? From what I've seen, she's not packed anything, but it must be tough with all that jet lag, right, Chantal? Here's what I think is going to happen, y'all. I think Foodie, she's going to pack up one little box or one little bag and a suitcase, and then that's it. Everything else she's leaving at the villa. Everything else she's leaving. I mean, there's nothing in that house worth saving. So it's going to be a case of my name isn't on the lease. I'm not legally obligated to anything here. Pete's is. I'm just going to leave my stuff here. And the movers can move it all out. They can clean it all out. They can throw it away. I don't care. And if Pete gets hit with a huge bill for repairing of the apartment or the move out, that's his problem, not mine. That's going to be our attitude, y'all. Okay, now this is a palate cleanser. Look, Kitty is totally doing that talk to the hand motion while eating. He's like, it's like, access denied. I'm not, when I'm done, then I'll let you have some. Mine, mine, mine. That's funny. Okay, this is something pretty from Gabrielle Corno. Lions are so majestic. Look at that. The king of the jungle looking like a king. His hair is perfect. Oh, look at that blowout. Gorgeous. Rocky Go About says she was unhappy in Kuwait and could not wait to leave. Unhappy in Canada and cannot wait to leave. She has a dilemma. Yeah, she's going to be unhappy no matter where she goes. And she knows that. But in order to follow through with her plans, she mentally talks herself into, fake it till you make it kind of thing. Well, the happiness is not going to last long there, I promise you. Cancer Warrior says, sounds like Chantal is stressed and really unsure about what the future holds in Kuwait. Looks to me like she wishes deep down she didn't give up everything for what she knows will be a scam in the end.
Stressed out. It's going to be a new arc.
Oh, we've already seen that. Sorry. Oh, this is from Judge Judy. Your husband called you a overweight blank in your own chat. He could have just said beautiful, but no, he said the F word. So there's the comment from Sala. And you think he loves you? You think he loves you, Chantal? You don't think he's around for the money? Hey, you'll find out on your own. Okay, this is from Gary Unfiltered. So Pete's put out a community post saying, I decided I'm not going to go live again until after my move. I'll be back March the 1st. You know what, Pete's, don't be back. Just stay away from the internet. It's not for you. You can't handle the pressure. You can't handle it. You freak out and you use F-bombs all over the place. And speaking from experience, YouTube is very strict about profanity, and yet you cannot clean up your mouth, sir. And if you think people are going to let you live down the fact that you were the roommate and those cats were in agony and you did nothing, think again. Every time you go live, somebody's going to bring it up. And all you're going to do is end up rage quitting over and over again. This is also from Judge Judy. May the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your fupa. We know you can't reach it to scratch. Well done, ma'am. Well done. Okay. Let's see. Mama Whale says, on a different note, looks like she went shopping today. New hijab, new sweater, more green. Add all that to the Amazon crap, and I'm surprised she's got enough left for her plane ticket. Guess when you dip out on all your bills, rent, car payment, etc., you have more cash on hand. Yeah, you know Chantal is like kicking herself hard. The fact that she just didn't do what she could have done. and taken Frenchie up on her $3,000 plus a non-disclosure agreement offer. That would have been the smart thing to do. Just give Frenchie the cat, like sell her the cat. She would have had $3,000 in pocket. With the NDA, Frenchie couldn't have said anything. But no, she was stupid and she got outsmarted. Mrs. Robinson says, oh, please, just F off with the clickbait. No one cares. No one will miss you. Look at those dilated pupils. She's wrecked. Her face is starting to get on my nerves. I think I need a timeout. Yeah, serious question, Chantal. What is going on with the face? Is it filters? Are the filters glitching? What's going on there, ma'am? We'd all like to know. This is from Hidden Truths. Foodie Beauty, she's not coming back after 90 days.
Cynthia, will you be able to stay in Kuwait longer than 3 months this time? I'm excited for you. Cynthia, we're going to be traveling, so
From what I understand, Sala can't travel yet. And traveling is very expensive. Where's she going to get the money for all this traveling? I would really love to know because traveling ain't cheap.
yeah, we're going to see. Yeah, there's a lot in the works. I'll have more to let you know about like in the future, but
You know, when she says that, when she says, oh, there's a lot in the works, I'll let you know in the future, that screams to me, I don't know what's going to happen. Because if you have plans to travel, you'd be able to talk about those plans and say, yeah, we've already got tickets to this location or that location. You can give more detailed descriptions of what you're doing. But her saying, we've got more in the works, and I'll let you know later. We know she's not about that planning life. She wings it. So, she plans on traveling with Sala, but they probably hadn't even gotten started with all that yet. Okay, this is a comment somebody made courtesy of Ray. Bored Chinchilla says, so all you have to do is offer to do something months after you actually should have done that thing, and it instantly makes everything okay. That gets rid of all the pain BBJ had to suffer for months. The neglect, the matted fur, the dirty litter boxes, the poop on the floor, the lack of food. She should have had she should have an email from the vet confirming the appointment that she claims was scheduled for yesterday, if she actually had one. And she should have vet records from all the times she took BBJ and Sam to the vet for nail trims, shots, checkups, etc. Oh, right. She said she never got them shots, never took them to the vet. She keeps saying she has receipts, but the only thing she has is the claim that she offered to take the cat to the vet. Not that she even had an appointment scheduled already. She has been back in Canada for a month and had plenty of time to get chemicals and take out food daily, but couldn't be bothered to make an appointment for either cat. BBJ had poop matted into her butt fur, and Sam is in such bad shape, her new owner had to shave her completely. There is no way these two didn't see or smell that. I really hope she keeps pushing the issue and the vets are caring for BBJ. Report her to the Humane Society. Yeah, it's like, with everything you've done to BBJ, Chantal, you could go to jail or get charged with animal neglect. Like, if that's after 18 years of owning an animal and all you can say is, I offered to take BBJ to the vet rather than actually doing something. Pathetic. Pathetic. And this is what BBJ and Sam were living in day after day, this mess. Unacceptable. Ray says, truer words have never been spoken. Perfect super chat, narcissist. So Bex says, we finally have a real crime. Narcissists always break when they lose control. The tears are what we should have seen over BBJ. Right. Narcissists, they love having control. They are control freaks. And they get the most angry and upset when they no longer have control. Scara says, so while the farms were down yesterday, I turned to Reddit for my fix, but I did find this little gem. I think the user explains Foodie's attitude in her rage streams perfectly. Okay, this is a long one. I'll read it to you. Okay, it's classic. Narcissistic injury, also known as narcissistic wound or wounded ego, are emotional traumas that overwhelm an individual's defense mechanisms and devastate their pride and self worth. Chantal was driving around laughing and beezing immediately after giving away BBJ. We now know from photo evidence that Pete was the one who physically handed the cat off. Chantal was upstairs. These are two things in this scenario that have driven Chantal into her narcissistic meltdown. Number one, the foremost thing Chantal cares about in this scenario is being exposed as someone who neglects their animals. It is far, far too much against the portrait she has painted of herself as a cute, chubby, kind of sometimes depressed girl who sometimes lets things slide as she's still figuring out life, but overall loves her animals and is a great cat mommy. She looks like an absolute jerk and she knows it. Number two, as a secondary wound, the cat going to her mortal enemy is an absolute hilarious joke from any outsider's perspective. While Chantal is certainly okay with making a joke of herself for attention, the joke of being so over the top and about something so close to her fragile ego, the cat, and the joke made by her mortal enemy on top of it all pushes her over the edge. This meltdown absolutely confirms her pathological narcissism, if anybody still needed that confirmation. Great comment. Really great comment. Just thought I'd read that to you guys. All right, with that said, let's get on to the live with Miss Chantal. Let me just go ahead and switch screens. One moment, please. Oops. Okay, so this is supposed to be her last live. Do I believe that? No. No, she needs her attention fix. She's made threats in the past. I'm not live streaming anymore. And within a day or 2 days, she comes back. Like I said earlier, she's manipulative. And her coming online and telling her VIPs and her viewers, I'm not live streaming for 2 weeks. This is her trying to create a sense of urgency of, you won't see me for a while, so watch me now. You know, she's doing salesman tactics like, you're going to get a deal, but you're only going to get it today, so you better buy something now. Yeah, it's sneaky salesman tactics. But you know what? Even if she were to disappear for 2 weeks, what are we actually missing? It's not like she has riveting content. We're not missing much. It's going to be the same thing every single time. But enough with that. Let's get started.
Hey, Mary Poppins. Ray! Long time no see. Krista, I appreciate that so much. Unfortunately, there's no time left. Movie gal. Stan, I'll explain. Golden Girl, Glam Gal, Hello Anna G, Cute Cat. And especially right now, I'm really missing the cats extra hard, actually, right now.
Well, they're not missing you. They're not missing you. I'm not in either home for either cat, but I'm pretty sure they're not missing you. I'm pretty sure they're not missing you. You are just a distant memory, as well you should be. I hope they completely forget you. That you're just the nightmare that they can finally wake up from, and their life is nothing but a dream now. You were neglectful, and you pretty much abandoned your cats over a year ago with the whole Natter saga. That's when you started pushing them aside for men. They're not missing you. They're not missing the neglect. They're not missing the loneliness. No, they're well loved, well cared for, and will be from this day forward.
Hi, Georgia girl, Trixie, Deirdre, Night 5, Deja Vu, Dream, Baby Mama. Just coming home and not hearing BB June's crying for me to whenever I come home.
Shut up. Shut up. When she was crying, you didn't feed her. You know, I've been watching you long enough, Chantal, and I feel, my opinion, that when the cats were all over you and getting on top of the counters and all that, because they were hungry. They were hungry because you weren't feeding them. When they were fed, they wouldn't do that. But when they were hungry, they were like searching everywhere for food that wasn't there. So you can just stop now.
Um, hey, mistress. Wow. Or seeing, I went to the bathroom when I go to the bathroom downstairs when I come in. Usually I hear Fat Sam running to the bathroom towards me. So
Oh,
I'm just missing the cats a little. It's a little weird, and I just can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Sorry for my language. Oh, when the F word, Noe plus Hannibal's Andre. When the F word,
look at you trying to create those fake tears. Look at you trying to cry those fake tears in front of the camera. If you had even a slice of a heart, you would bawl your eyes out off camera. That would be much more real. When the tears are just for you, not for views, not for pay.
oh, you're missing your kids. Oh, golden girl. Will you get to see them soon? Wow. And honestly, I feel really, really guilty. Hi, baby. I feel really guilty that BBJ has to spend her years with the likes of FFG and her family.
Oh, shut up. You know, Chantal, you're supposed to be a newly perverted Muslim woman, right? You took your Shahada. I don't believe you're taking that faith to heart like you should. Because if you did, you would admit you're wrong. You would come on camera and say, I feel guilty because as her owner, I did not do what I should have done. And I'm probably going to spend the rest of my life repenting for that, feeling guilty for that. But I want to do better. There's no true guilt in you. There's no true remorse. These tears are fake. But you will not admit the wrong you've done to those animals. You won't admit it to the audience. You won't even admit it to yourself. You're determined to be right. And you're pointing a finger and saying, I feel so guilty that my cats have to be with Frenchie and her family. Why? She's in good hands. Better than yours. Much better than yours. What a difference already. What love and care have done for BBJ. She's walking around. She's happy. She's inquisitive. She's loving. She's getting loved and petted and brushed. I saw a picture recently a Frenchie provided of BBJ when she was brushed. She even looked like she was a different color. I always thought she was a gunmetal gray. She's actually like chocolate brown. She's clean. She's happy. As a pet owner, even when you rehome a pet, your wish is that the next person cares for them as much as you did. In your case, the next person cared more about her than you ever did.
So, but that's something I have to live with now. So, beyond that, it's just weird. It's weird still being here when I feel like it's all gonna be a different reality soon.
So why are you crying? This is what you wanted. This is all by your choice, right? You want Sala. You want to be with Sala. So why are you crying? You should be happy. You got what you wanted. You designed all of this. You chose to give up the villa and not live with Pete and rehome your cats. Why are you crying? Your attitude is one a person that they're doing things not by choice, and everything you're doing is by choice. So there's no reason for your tears, right, Foodie?
I'm not sad. I'm just it's just weird. Like I'm just emotional. So, I mean, so my last live, as in I'm gonna be off live. You need to put yourself first for once in your life. Do not feel guilty about doing what you need to do to make changes in your life.
By the way, if anybody thinks that Foodie's going to be offline for 2 weeks, wrong. This is YouTube. This is where she makes her money. 2 weeks is a long time to go without live streaming her videos. She's got to make that money. 2 weeks is half a month. You think she's going to go 2 full weeks without doing anything? She'll probably live stream from the airport. Watch.
Yeah. I don't feel guilty. I mean, I do feel guilty about some things. This month was hell because, my aunt even said to me, well, think about it, cutie. Like, there's so many things you had to face here and things that are my fault, but it's still hard nonetheless. No, okay, I'm not done with lives altogether, but um
So she basically clickbaited. She said, "This is the last live." Then she said, "Oh, no, it's not." Clickbait.
I can't take the cat back now. I mean, I'm leaving.
You're right. You can't and you won't. You'll never get BBJ back. And you probably won't get Sam back. If the new owner had to shave all of Sam's fur because of the dander and the mats, you ain't getting him back either. You should never be allowed to own a pet ever in your life. Nothing should depend on you for its survival. Nothing.
I'm going to be leaving. Um so hey. It's okay, Dream. I'm not mad or anything. So I'm gonna be I look like a baby. Baby bonnet. Yeah, I can't wait to hug her. Aw. I can't wait to hug you as well, baby. And I'm going to hug you really hard. I'll try not to freak out in the airport and keep my composure. So, I do look like a baby. I know, a giant baby. A cute baby. Thanks, Alicia. Do babies do that and frame their face with their hands? I'm just missing my pretty baby born. Oh my gosh, you're funny. I am your baby born.
You know what's going to add to her misery? The fact that she's been under the influence ever since she got back from Kuwait. I don't think she's gone one single day where she was sober. So she's gotten her body used to certain things again. And she's going back to Kuwait where she won't get access to those things. Can you imagine the mood swings? Can you imagine the irritability? Oh, Salah, you better get a separate house. She's going to be someone that you don't want to live with when she's going through all that, sir. She's going to be raging in Kuwait.
This is my last live in Canada, yes. Good things are coming now.
Oh, really? She says good things are coming now, but look at the look on her face right now. She's got that look of what have I done? She's got that look of regret, like I might be making the biggest mistake of my life doing this. Like she has doubts. She has doubts. She's not completely sure about this. But she's talked herself into it. She backed herself into a corner. She says, I'm going to Kuwait again. I'm going to be with Salah. And even if what she's doing is stupid and makes no sense, just because she's doing it in front of people, she's got to back it up. She's got to back it up. So she'll go through with it. Even if she falls flat on her face, she's still going to do it just because she is so fixated on quote unquote proving the haters wrong. She knows she's wrong. She knows this whole thing is dumb, but she'll follow through with it just to say, yeah, I did it. See, I told you I'd come back to Kuwait. See, I told you I was going to be back with Salah. It's so important for her to follow through and do the wrong things if in that moment she feels right doing it.
Inshallah. Life is weird. I have a baby cuddly face. Do I have a rat face? I'm looking forward for what's to come. Thank you, Breeze. Sorry. Oh, I have a new lipstick, by the way. Oh, this is the mascara you guys were asking me about. Is this one halal?
By the way, Chantal, I don't know the street that you're walking on. I don't know if you can see the signs, but I can see them right from where I'm at. The name of the street is No Way Out and No Way Back. Do you see the sign? Because I see it. It's right there. Big bold letters. No way out and no way back. But you put yourself on that street, so you got to walk it now, mama.
Falsies Ultra Black Maybelline. It's the only... Can't wait till we get back together. Sometimes you just... I don't know if it's tested on animals. I have a teddy bear cute face. Thank you, Mistress. Hey, Tiffany. Hi, Lulu. I went, no. Lauren Serpenetto. Hey. Your last live. No, I'll miss you. Okay, no, it's not my last live. I was trying to be clickbaity, but I should emphasize that.
She even admitted it. She said, I was trying to be clickbaity, so you were doing sneaky salesman tactics. She was baiting everybody to come to her live. You want to know why? Because the last few lives she's done, it took like 3 or 4 minutes for people to start filling up the room. So she's like, fine, I'm going to trick them into coming into my live just to get those views. Desperate much these days, Foodie?
You guys are not going to see me until I'm back in Kuwait, or, you know, like I need a few days. I need some time to finish up here. And then I have like a lot of things I have to do. So first, so this is the new lipstick. It's a NYX. I thought it was Rimmel. Okay. So it's like a matte, and then I'm gonna...
Nobody cares about the makeup, Chantal. It's just makeup. Yeah, she never comes on live with any prepared topics to where everything stays interesting from start to finish. She always goes off in directions that nobody cares about. Nobody cares about your mascara. Nobody cares about your lipstick. You're not doing a makeup look video. You know, that you stray off into these little tangents that are just so boring.
I'll let it dry for a minute. Hold on. Trophy wife bees. Inshallah, baby. Yeah. Cornflakes. Stop. Hey, Chantal. No, looking back now, your life is about to start for real. New adventures, new experiences, and new everything. Yeah. I know. I'm just like super scared for some reason. Like I'm overwhelmed with emotion. She said no, but very nice.
Hold on a minute. I'm seeing something. I'm just looking right up here. And maybe I'm seeing things, but it looks like you got a little, yeah. Can y'all see like that little shadow like right here? Looks like you got a little bit of an outbreak going on, Foodie. Stress, maybe?
She's leaving. I'm not leaving. Who? Will you ever see Canada or the West again? Well, yeah, JKK. I'm sure I will. uh,
You know, and the last time she was in Kuwait, she got outbreaks like crazy. I don't know if it was from the food or the stress or the anger or whatever, but she was just like breaking out like mad in Kuwait.
you bought the Leo, but the shade. Oh, really, Rizith? No, Carolyn, I didn't enjoy my time here at all.
Well, you weren't enjoying your time in Kuwait either. You were raging the entire time. You were frustrated. You were bored. Uh, you were not happy. So I'm not quite sure why you think that going back over there and staying is going to lead to happiness. Maybe you know you're not going to be happy over there, but as I said earlier, you put yourself in a position of no way out and no way back. You created your own dead end. You gave up all ties to Canada, gave up the villa, gave up your roommate, gave up your cats. Like you literally put yourself in a position where this is like the only option. And now Sala is free to do what he wants with you.
I feel more traumatized than ever in my life right
Oh, stop.
now. But it's okay. What's that called, baby? Is it Saber? Saber? That's what I'm trying. My lips are crooked to the side. Like, there we go. Fave. Heart of the Huda. Oh, have I heard? Yeah, Huda brand. Yes, I have. That's yeah. They have good makeup. Cook bangs in Kuwait. Yeah, I can do some. My teeth are not perfect at all. I'm missing some too. Thank you, JJ. Hi, King Beezer. Was it Tales from the Crypt? No. It's natural to feel that way. It's the unknown. Just listen to your inner voice. Thank you. The hair fibers. Are you still moving out of the villa? There's stuff not packed. I know. Yeah. We are moving out. Thank you, Golden Girl.
You know, when she moved into the villa with Pete's, she moved in the best position because she was not financially obligated for anything that happened to the villa, any repairs, anything. Pete's name is on the lease. So, in all the time they've been there, any damages, any renovation work they have to do the villa because of the state that it's going to be in once they're both gone, he's going to foot the bill for it. Like she could literally do what she's about to do, just pack a bag and leave. She could have done that ages ago, but she's there. And I'm sure she's going to leave all of her stuff behind. And Pizza's at least going to get charged for getting rid of everything. And that's not counting all the damages they're going to have to fix.
Honestly, I just feel like we've been like there's so many moves. Like this move is so stressful. And then when I was in Kuwait, we did a move, remember, baby? But honestly, I didn't really do anything except sit in the car.
So why is it stressful? Why is it stressful? You're acting like when you move, you've got so much labor involved. What are you talking about? You're packing up one box or one bag and you're flying somewhere. How stressful is that? Versus somebody else that has a real move and they have to pack up tons of boxes and then transport them either with a moving van or in a car or something and drive somewhere. Girl, stop. Stop.
and wait for you to pack everything. I'm sorry, by the way. No, no, no. I helped you in the house. I packed up all the food. Yeah, I packed up a lot of things. Did we find a hotshot lawyer? Mayhaps, yeah. No, we have. You have the best girl in the world? Well, hubby, you are the best man, I swear. You've changed my life. Where you're there and whenever you just feel like they're the one, you just know. Honestly, every other, I'm not like, I swear, any other relationship was like, oh, you could be so in love that you feel like, oh, I hope this is the person is the one. But never have I just been like, this person is the one. And because God says so, kind of thing, you know? Ew. No, Lolo, never. I really don't know how people thought that. Like, especially with me going to Kuwait and everything. People just really proves that people think they know me and they don't. Especially,
We know enough, and what we know of is not good.
I mean, to some degree, yes, but in a lot of ways, no. Cynthia, will you be able to stay in Kuwait longer than 3 months this time? I'm excited for you. Cynthia, we are going to be traveling, so yeah, we're going to see. Yeah, there's a lot in the works. I'll have more to let you know about like in the future, but right now I can't say much. Big girl magic, and we don't get wrinkles because of our chubby faces. Yeah, fat faces wrinkle less, that's for sure. I know that. But even like if I lose weight, I always have chubby cheeks. Like since I'm young, I've always had chubby, chubby, chubby cheeks. So, and Sala always pinches them. Snail mucin way. Holoplex. You sound like
Sorry, guys. She's especially boring in this live stream. I'm just seeing if there's anything else we need here before I cut it off.
accountable beauty, except obsessed with Kaya. Is live. Who? Brittany? I don't know who that is. How happy and calm my lives are. Yeah. This lipstick is like pretty cool. The snail's product. Now that another arc is ending, can you finally let us know who hid those pizza boxes? That was me. I have pie eyes. Sarah Michelle, welcome to Very Important User. Sarah Michelle already sent these. Lyric, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, it's not my last live ever. It's my last live for a little bit. Like I'm gonna be gone for a little while. And I don't know when I'll be back because I have so much to do, so much to organize. And I have to film my whole adventure home. If I go crazy, there will you. Yeah, it's about like couples. How would you describe that? From the US, and they go to another country to marry person. Hello, Sana.
I'm getting bored with this.
Water. I'm proud to know you and see your progress. Wish you the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, Lyric. We wish you well as well, and good luck. You must be under a lot of stress. Yeah. Sanella, it's like a mix of stress and excitement. Yeah, you're right. Like super excitement, but also like, oh my God. I feel like I'm walking into like uncharted territory.
But you were there for 3 months. So what is this uncharted territory? You spent time with Salah before, or is the uncharted territory going to Kuwait to be with Salah, knowing that you've got no place to come back to? Is that it? Like if something happens between you and Salah, you can't look at him and say, well, I could go back to Canada because I've got a home and I've got a roommate and I've got my cats. You put yourself in the position of no way out and no way back. It is what you're talking about, that you can't use that, the fact that you were once in Canada and with a residence, as a weapon anymore. If you get into a fight, like threaten to leave because you got somewhere to go to. I'll tell you what, Salah, because he is a mod in your chat, because he is so involved in your business, the moment you get on that plane, he has all the power, not you. You may have the paycheck, but he's going to have all the power because you're going to be there with him. He's going to know that you have no way out and no way back. You don't have a home or a roommate or ties to Canada. That's going to give him liberty to do what he wants. He might go out and cheat with a million women. What are you going to do about it? You're not going to be able to go home. You have no home. You got nothing. Getting on that plane, you lose all your power and you give it all to him.
What are we what are we eating? I ate up my I saw my aunt today. We have to like do our prayer and everything, so it'll be a lot of reflection and prayer during the day, and then it'll be eating and having gatherings at night and stuff. And yeah, you know, yeah, that's about it. I mainly just wanted to come on and tell you guys that just expect.
It just blows my mind how oblivious Chantal is, that she's never bothered to ask the question. The question of this man who's interested in me. When I come on camera, I have been hateful and using profanity all over the place and acting gross and being high, and he doesn't care. She's never asked the question why he's so accepting of her and her behaviors without complaint. Maybe she doesn't want to ask the question because then she would arrive at the answer of it's because he doesn't care for me. Because when you don't care about someone, whatever they do, you're not bothered by it. You're not emotionally attached or connected. So you can look at them and they can do stuff that in ordinary circumstances, if you were emotionally attached or connected, it would bother you and it would hurt you. But it doesn't hurt or bother Salah because he's detached away from Chantal. He's there for his reasons. She's just a means to an end, a stepping stone. He's got his mind on money and money only. He wants to go out, he wants to go travel, and he thinks that she is a quicker way to get to what he wants. So you should ask yourself the question, Chantal, why does this younger man who's got women that he could be with, and I'm a mess all the way around, and I'm hateful and I'm mean and I'm nasty, why is he putting up with me? He's putting up with you because he's using you to get what he wants. And once he gets that, you're gone. But you'll find that out on your own. That'll be a hard lesson for you. And whatever pain and whatever suffering you go through as a result of your cruelty and your bad decisions, you will deserve every ounce of it. And I'm here for dessert. And I know that I'm going to get it from you eventually.
me to be away for a little while. Keep that in mind. Georgia girl. That's a Linkin Park song, right? Let's be positive for Chantal's last live from the villa. Yeah, Monica. I guess this will be the last time you guys see the villa.
It won't be. Something tells me she'll be back online before she leaves.
Cooking streams? Why the stress? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I'm like severing a life here. And it's just weird. You know, the cat's gone, everything. Mm. Thanks, Mary Poppins. I just have a lot of weird feelings right now. No, I had to stop in Doha, not Dubai. Yeah, I'm just worried about a lot of stuff. Positive vibes, only Beezers. Yeah, for sure. You make small group lives with just nice people. Well, there are going to be just nice people. So if you're being harassed, just let me know by who. I don't want people harassing each other.
Okay, this comment. City Girl Swap says FFG screwed all that up. She's such a bee. How did she screw it up? How did she screw it up? Chantal was literally 1 hour away from putting BBJ down before Frenchie's family came and got her. Chantal offered to take BBJ to the vet, but I'm sure the reason why Frenchie's family said no to that, said, we'll take care of it, is because of all the talk that Chantal did about having her put down. They were probably afraid that if she took her to the vet, BBJ wouldn't be walking out of there alive. That's why they said, no, 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 don't worry about the vet visit. We'll take care of it. They were afraid of what she would do. Because it doesn't make sense to me. It would be completely out of character for Foodie to take BBJ to a vet after everybody begging her and pleading her and even giving money for a vet visit that never happened before. For over a year, people begged Foodie to take BBJ to the vet. And she made the comment before, I'm not giving my pets medical care. I'm not taking him to the vet just because it makes the haters angry. Would anybody trust somebody else with that kind of attitude? Absolutely not. Chantal's whole attitude towards BBJ was, I want to go to Kuwait. Why aren't you dead yet? Seriously, that was her attitude. Like, you're so in the way. You're such a burden. Like, I've done everything. Why are you still here? Total vicious, mean, evil, monster, mean girl attitude. So you know what, City Girl? If FFG screwing up meant that a life was saved, I encourage the screw ups. What happened was a rescue. That baby was rescued. In the nick of time, she was rescued and given a good life and given medical care that she needed. What do you mean FFE screwed it up? So are you supporting that if Chantal wanted to wrongfully euthanize BBJ, you're on board with that? What kind of a person are you? What's wrong with your head? Everything happens for a reason. I believe that. Everything happens for a reason. And I feel that whatever spirits are out there, whatever guardian angels, they were looking down and saying, it's not BBJ's time. It's not her time. They looked at death and said, not today, not this one. It ain't her time yet. She deserves a happy ending. She deserves the fairy tale. Let's work it out. Chantal does not deserve the fairy tale. She had a chance to be humane and show her humanity and her caring, and she did not. And now everything is going to happen to her. She's going to deserve. That's going to be her karma. She likes to talk about karma a lot. Karma is the natural system of checks and balances in the universe. It is. And all the wrong you've done in your life, Chantal, all the wrong you've done to people and even to your own pets, like I said, you can get away with some things some of the time, but not all the things all the time. Eventually, you got to pay the piper. You got to settle up your debts, all your debts, not just financial ones. And you being cruel to animals, that's a serious debt. That's a serious wrong. Hurting those that are innocent. Your suffering is going to start the moment you sit down in Kuwait.
Other in here, I just wanted to be positive. Yeah.
So Louise says, Kaya said she wanted your office chair that is scratched up. You know what? I would like to know the brand of that office chair, to be honest. That office chair is a legend. All the beating that it's taken and it's still working. I need to know what office chair this is. I need to buy one.
Yeah. That's how the stalkers ruined you giving away things for needy people. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the only reason I'm not doing it. The Kuwait Cultural Center, the chair. No. See? Hi, everybody. So sorry I'm boring lately. I'm just like...
You know what else might be wrong with Chantal? She's anxious. She's waiting for that other shoe to drop. It hasn't dropped yet, but it will next week when FFG takes BBJ back to the vet for the full exam and the test results come back. And I'm sure Frenchie's going to tell all of us if there's anything else that's wrong with BBJ. The nail situation was just the tip of the iceberg. I'm praying that there are no serious problems. I'm praying that BBJ is in really good shape, that it was just a matter of her being underweight from not being fed properly or whatever problems she had, that they're easily treated with medication. I'm praying for that. I don't want anything serious to be wrong with that baby girl. But if there is something seriously wrong due to neglect, it's going to come out. And she knows it. And you know, beneath all that rage, beneath all that anger and bad attitude, she is nervous because she's lost control of the script. She can't get it back. Consequences, Chantal. Consequences. For every action, there's a reaction. And every consequence starts with a choice. You chose to neglect your pets for over a year. Some of the things that were wrong with them could have been easily fixed and treated. They weren't that expensive. But you were too busy indulging yourself and your boy toys. Now it's going to come back and haunt you. And that little mask that you've been wearing, trying to paint yourself as a caring pet parent, that you're quirky, I'm a little messy, but I'm okay. That mask is off now. It's off. So just deal with it.
My car is going to be parked and sold. Sending a virtual hug. Thank you, Mary Poppins. You guys are here for me. What's my IG? Chantel El Refi. I check the descriptions of like my videos. I think it's all there. Crystal, don't cry.
You know, I know it's not nice to wish bad things on people, but you're a bad person, so I think that's the exception to the rule. Considering what you've done to your pets, you know what I hope for you, Chantal? I hope that when you go to Kuwait, Salah is running around cheating on you left and right, and you find out, because at that point, there's going to be nothing you can do about it. What can you do? Where are you going to go? You can't go home. I hope he's running around with all kinds of women. You will deserve that.
Cry. Everything will work out. Thank you so much. Nice. Not just wow. Vlogs are good too. It's just for the transition period, Lolo. And then I have a work schedule for whenever I get back. You know, impersonate the cowardly lion. Why do you guys ask me to GoPro fisheye videos? I don't like the fisheye ones. It's sweet that Sal is trying to make you laugh and smile.
Okay, you know what? I'm done with her. She's boring. I don't need no 2-hour react today. Hour and 23 minutes is just fine. Y'all got the gist of it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'm probably going to go and do some Stardew content because I've been wanting to show you guys my updated Stardew farm for those who into the Stardew stuff. So thank you guys for being here, and please have a good one. Bye-bye.